Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope that you are doing so very well. Today I'm bringing you all of the books that I bought in the month of December or received as Christmas gifts. I didn't get that many books for Christmas because my main Christmas present from my mom is a plane ticket to go see my grandparents, so no books there. It's totally fine. I still have my Christmas lights up on my bookshelf because I didn't get to enjoy them that much, so I'm just gonna keep them up as long as I want. It's still Christmas in my heart. Before I forget, I want to show you a book I got in November on Black Friday and forgot to show it to you in my last haul. It's The Martian by Andy Weir. It's signed right there. I have the audiobook and the audiobook is fantastic. Would highly recommend the audiobook, but because it's signed, I wanted a physical copy. I wanted it for myself. The Martian's about a guy who gets left on Mars. The science doesn't go too far over your head, in my opinion. It's just a really fun read. And the main character, Mark Watney, is a really hilarious main character, so would highly recommend this book. For Christmas, I got from my sister Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone Illustrated Edition. I really wanted this, but I didn't really want to pay for it. So I was like, maybe for Christmas it will happen, and it did. It did happen. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Shannon. The art is so beautiful. There's a bookmark. Oh my gosh. I just can't wait to own all of these illustrated editions. It's gonna be my third Harry Potter set, but I don't even care because they're beautiful. Next up, I've got a few bookish things that I got in an owl crate that I was not expecting at all. I was like, who is this from? I don't know. Did someone send me an owl crate for Christmas? And I didn't know the things. I was just really confused, and I texted Raylene and she also got an owl crate and was really confused, and then we tweeted owl crate and we're like, yo, who is this from? I don't know what it is from or who is from, and they just sent back Santa faces. Mystery remains, but I'm guessing it's a Christmas present from owl crate. If so, thank you, owl crate. If not, very mysterious in my life. This is a Kindle called Reading at the Cafe, so it's like smell of books and coffee, which I may gift to someone else because I don't like coffee and I don't like the smell of coffee, but it's so cute. It's just a tiny little candle. I just love it. Then there was this awesome to-do list. I'm not gonna show you my to-do list from today because I didn't get like anything done, but look how cute it is. It's from Boy Girl Party and they made it specifically for owl crate, so that's super awesome. I love to-do list things. I love them so much. Then there's this magnet from, I don't remember who this is from, but it's really cute. It's The Little Prince. I've actually not read The Little Prince, so I don't necessarily fully appreciate this magnet, but it's beautiful. Then there's this super cute journal that I love, which is What I Read, and it's like a reading journal. So you write down title, author, start date, end date, my rating, and thoughts, and it's just perfect, and I love it, and I want to use it. I don't know when I'm gonna use it, but I really love it. And the book was Da Vinci's Tiger by L.M. Eliot. It's like Renaissance age, upper class art stuff, so it sounds really cool. And it's based off the life of a real Renaissance woman. Love me some historical fiction. And I've also been waving this around. It's word tile magnets that go with this. Super cool. All the magnets in this owl crate. I love owl crate so much. I really wish I was getting the January box so bad. It looks incredible. Also for Christmas, I got a package from Book Outlet because Book Outlet is amazing, guys. They just sent me this email and were like, we're sending you this package with this stuff in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you, Book Outlet. So they gave me this Christmas present and I'm so excited. I love Book Outlet, guys. I love them so much. First up is this Victoriana 2016 calendar. I'm not really sure exactly what this is. It looks like vintage-ish pictures. Cynthia Hart, don't know what that is, but it looks cool. You could always use a calendar in your life. They also gave me this lovely notebook with a little thing on it. Okay, I lied. This isn't a notebook. This is actually crosswords, but it looks like a notebook. I could casually do crosswords and no one would know. So cool. They also sent me 4 adult coloring books. Yes. This is my entry into the adult coloring book world and I love it so far. I've already been coloring in this Positively Zen one. There's also Enchanting Motifs, Exotic Pursuits, and Tribal Karma. All of these are just so beautiful and I love adult coloring books. Now I just need some like really nice colored pencils because all I got are Crayolas. If you have any recommendations, I want them. I want the Rex. They also sent me this Book Outlet t-shirt that says Book Outlet, and then on the back it says ridiculously low prices, and I cannot wait to sport this Book Outlet shirt everywhere I go. Book Outlet. They also sent me the Book Outlet bear. Whenever I had seen it first on Twitter, I was like, oh my gosh, I want it, but I'm not gonna spend the money on it. And then they sent it to me, so thank you, Book Outlet. It's gonna go on my shelf. I'll just send him right there. He needs a name. Or should he just be Book Outlet Bear? Let me know down below if we should name him, if he should be my channel's mascot. So cute. Thank you again, Book Outlet, for that wonderful gift. That was so generous and so awesome, and I just love you guys so much. You guys are the best. My next couple books are from Book Outlet as well. If you didn't know, they had a giant Boxing Day sale, like huge, and so I tried to like scale back and do the lowest level of like dollars off. So I got some books from there, but I only spent like $20 or maybe like $25 or maybe $30, somewhere around there. Not that much. First up, we've got Salt and Storm by Kendall Culper. I actually requested this on NetGalley and then never read it, so sorry NetGalley about that. Sorry. This is about a girl named Avery. She has the birthright to become a witch, but she lives with her mom and her mom's like, nah, you're not gonna go to the island and get your magic. So she's trying to find a way to escape to go get her magic, but then she realizes like if she gets her magic, she's gonna be hunted. And then she meets a boy and there's some romance and stuff like that. And she's kind of working against the clock because she has to get her magic by a certain time and her time is running out. It sounds like a really interesting fantasy romance-ish read, so I'm really interested to read it. I also really love this cover a lot. Next up, we've got Mr. Limoncello's Library by Chris Grabenstein. I don't know if I pronounced any of that correctly. This is about a boy named Kyle, and he learns that this huge famous game maker has designed their new library, and they're having like a lock-in competition for the first night, and you have to like get out of the library, and I think there's like video games involved. It just sounds really cool. I read a lot of reviews on it, and everybody that's read it really loved it. It sounds like a really interesting story, and I'm really excited to read it, and it's a New York Times bestseller. Cool libraries, video games, give it all to me. Next up, we've got The Scandalous Sisterhood of Prick Willow Place by Julie Berry. That title is a mouthful. I saw this and I was really intrigued by the cover. I was like, what is this? I looked at the description and I was like, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. And then I looked at Goodreads and people were like, this book is so good. So I was like, okay. This is about girls at a boarding school in the Victorian era. Their headmistress and her brother, I believe from the blurb, sounds like they were poisoned and then they die. So these girls are like, crap, our school's gonna be closed unless we hide everything and make it seem like nothing else is wrong. So they bury the corpses and like pretend like nothing is wrong and school is going on as normal and like everything's fine, but they're also trying to solve the mystery of like what happened. It just sounds great and I'm really excited. The next book that I've got is The Opposite of Loneliness by Maureenkeavy. I mostly picked this up because I saw Max from Well Done Books talk about it, and then more recently I saw him talking with Whitney from Witty Novels about it, and they were both like, oh my gosh, this book is amazing, and I was like, I should get it then. This is the final essay of a girl by the name of Maureenkeavy. Right after she graduated college, she was killed, but she had a lot of really great writings and essays that won a lot of awards. I have heard she's just a fantastic writer, and so this is like her last essay published, but also kind of a memoir to her. I'm probably gonna cry. I'm just expecting that I'm gonna cry. I've heard it's very impactful and very great. I'm ready. Next up is Find Me by Romalie Bernard. This is about a girl who is like a super internet hacker person, and there's a murder that happens in her town and she ends up with the girl's diary that was murdered, and the words Find Me are written on that journal. Then through a series of events, she finds out that her sister is the next target of the serial killer, so she's trying to figure that out and keep her sister safe, but also there's a boy next door. It seems like romance, but mixed with that suspenseful genre. I am here for it. Let's look at the naked book. Oh, it says Find Me. Look how cool. And last but not least, I have this book, which is Jane Eyre, but you do some folding of the pages and then it spells out read like this. For some reason, I thought it was already gonna be folded and stuff, but there's some work involved and I actually have to fold it myself, which I'm not really sure how to do. It says it's easy to do it, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm just gonna have to figure it out and then do it, and then I can proudly display it on my bookshelf. I'm excited. So cool. And that's it. That's all the books I've got for you today. I hope that you enjoyed that. Let me know down below any of your feelings about any of these books, if I should read them ASAP or if they were the worst. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Or received a script. Let's look at the naked book. It's not interesting. Okay, bye. They also sent me this Book Outlet t-shirt. Oops, that's the wrong side. Grabenstein by Maureenkeavy. Don't know what this is about at all. Love it. Still good. Still good.